suppose I should go and greet them and say something. Did you already give them something to drink? Oh, you did? Oh, you're such a sweet person. Alright, I'll go ahead over right now. Hello. Welcome. How are you doing today? That's lovely. If you don't mind me asking, how did you find this castle? Oh, of course. You're in the woods. Yes, by all means. Yes, they are made of ice. Everything in this castle is made of ice. Would you like a blanket? Okay. Yes. Could you go back ask the blanket for me, please? Thank you. Thank you. You were already presented with a warm drink, correct? Alright, perfect. I know it can get a little chilly in here sometimes, but I mean, we're all used to it. I mean, you are talking to the niece of Jack Frost. Yes. Yes, I am. Yes. Jack Frost is my uncle. Yes, I guess it does all make sense as to why the castle is made of complete ice. Yes. Well, where are you from? Alaska. It's cold there too. Yes. And do you like it there? Oh. Thinking about moving somewhere warmer. I mean, I understand. I just, you know. Ice is my home. Literally. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I have your blanket now. It's so cozy and warm. Yes. Yes, we do like a warm blanket too. But I suppose this blanket is for you. So your blanket is quite warm. It's so soft. You could just fall asleep on it. But I digress. This is for you, so by all means. So tell me more about Alaska. I've never been there, you know. I would love to visit, travel the world. That's what my uncle does. But he is currently away, and he currently, or I should say usually, only goes to the same places each time. But sometimes he visits other states, like, you know, he'll go to, like, Texas, I've heard, I think. Yeah. I seem a bit nervous. You seem a bit nervous. You're the one who came into our castle in the middle of the day. Yes. Well, that is not right. Talk to a princess that way. Well, now that you put it that way, I guess I'm not necessarily a princess, but I am still of a more royal family. I definitely am. If it wasn't for us, there would be no winter. What's your favorite season? Interesting. I sense some tension in the room right now. Would you like to go? It's not a problem. Okay, no, I'm most definitely not trying to rush you out. But you did say you were from Alaska, correct? Okay, well, what part? Ah, lovely. Yes. Oh. Yeah, I've never been there before. I guess, honestly, I've never really been anywhere. But that's okay. That's okay. I could do some pretty cool things. I can make it snow. Yes. Ready? Okay. Isn't it lovely? I love doing that. I love it. Soon it will be me doing that. Oh, you have some snow in your eyelashes like me. I love having snow in my eyelashes. I keep them there all the time. Would you mind if I brush it off for you? It will start to freeze. It is a nice castle. Yes. Okay. So just close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay. Very gently. Very, very gently. And just brushing it away. I know. Very gently. Okay. But you do like the ones on my eyes, correct? My eyelashes, I should say. Thank you. Actually, I have quite a lovely story. This necklace that I'm currently wearing, the snowflake right here, it's actually the first snowflake I ever created. Yes, it is. Yeah. What happens is, for the first snowflake that is ever created by one of the Frost family members, they crystallize it, and for the women, they create a little necklace for you. So beautiful, isn't it? Brings back so many memories. When we were traveling all together. But again, I digress. I love my family, it's just there's so much land to cover that sometimes we don't always get to see each other as often as we would like. But that's okay. We're hard at work. We get to spend a good amount of time together during the season of summer. There are other places that get snow during summertime, like Antarctica, but it's, you know, it's nice to have the family around. Sometimes this big castle can just get a little lonely, but you know, I have my butler and my maid, and they're my family as well. So yes. But enough about me. I've honestly, I think I may have told you a little too much as is. But yes, enough about me. Please tell me a little bit about yourself. You're from Alaska, and you have a family too. And they're not with you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I apologize for bringing it up. If you'd like to continue, by all means, feel free. Of course. That's so sweet. Oh, yes. Of course. Well, that is quite lovely, isn't it? Of course. Oh dear, you've run out of hot chocolate? Oh, yummy, isn't it? Would you like some more? Okay, I'll be right back. I'll grab it for you. Just stay put. Okay. I'll be right back. Here you go. I also ended up grabbing one for myself. Lovely, isn't it? I almost spilled it. Yes. Yes, it is. It is. It's the Peanuts gang. I guess. I mean, there's snow. There's snow. You could see snow. Winter coats. Hats. Some gloves. Oh, I love it. And you know, it's quite funny. A lot of times, people that come here and stumble upon the castle think, oh, you automatically ought to love winter. Not necessarily. My cousin likes the fall. But it is a little complex when it comes to what needs to be done, and that we know what needs to be done. It's a little complicated, but we are here for that exact reason. We cannot let the winter season die out. Sometimes we even extend the winter a little bit. Yes, we have it snowing in April sometimes. Oh, it's quite lovely, but you humans don't quite seem to like it as much. But it's beside the point. We are not necessarily a part of the human world, but we do like similar things. We are a part of the same world in a sense. Exactly. It's cozy. The cold doesn't quite bother me. It's kind of like, well, how should I explain this? when you go outside during the springtime and there's that nice cool breeze and the warmth that you feel for like both, like at the same time, that's pretty much what we feel. That's why we love it so much. It feels like that, and then, oh, even better, when it's really chilly outside or really cold, it feels like fall, but winter fall. No? I'm not saying for humans, I'm saying for us. Yes, yes. For us, not for you. For you, it'll be real -1. But for us, it's like 55. I think you could tell I wasn't meant to be a part of this family. Yes. Yes, I am quite young. That is why my uncle still does all the work. I'm not qualified yet to do some of the work that my uncle does. But that's because it comes with years of experience, which I don't have quite yet. I have about 3, and to go and start creating snow and winter time, it is a requirement that you need at least 15 years of training. So years at the moment. But that is okay. I don't mind. I know I'll get there someday. I'll be able to bring squalls and winter. I'll be able to see you wearing hats, gloves, and scarves and fireplaces. I love fireplaces. Have you seen ours? Well, how would you have seen ours? You've never been here before. It's so lovely. No, it doesn't. You would think it would melt the ice, but it doesn't melt the ice at all. It's quite incredible. You really would think that it would melt all the ice, but it doesn't. I know. It's crazy wild. I know, and it's just it's just so lovely. But it's just yes. I know. I definitely understand that you must get going. I knew it was gonna come sooner rather than and that's perfectly fine. I understand. You humans are different than us, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's quite nice having certain talks with some of you, not all. I'm usually the one that's here when a human comes for some reason. You tell me because you're here and I'm here. Did you know I was here? Was it me that you were trying to talk to? No. Yes, and I'm not sure. But some of you humans are quite rude, to say the least. Demanding for blankets and hot chocolate or some hot tea. Like, requesting that we drive them to their location when we all know they came here because they wanted to and not because they just so happened to stumble upon the castle. Everybody, well, I guess not everybody, but a lot of people know that this castle's here. A lot of people know, and they know the certain way that you have to go in the forest and what trees you have to go in between, and when you have to. Point being, it's not easy to get lost and find this castle. It's visible to the human eye when you search for it a certain way. And I'm just saying because it has happened quite a few times. Now, I am happy to say that I like chatting with you and having you here to talk. So, I understand you have to go. And just, if you so happen to get lost again, just feel free to knock on the door again and ask to chat with me. It's quite nice having the company with somebody who is nice and not rude. Oh yes. Oh yes, I believe it. I really believe it. Out of the 7 people that have come here, you are the one person who has been the nicest, who has listened, who lives in the cold and actually is okay with it, or at least you want to move to a warmer place, but you said you don't mind the winter, right? Exactly. See, it's just, I feel a connection with you, just a little bit of connection, and it's quite nice. Quite enjoy it. But we aren't really supposed to have many human interactions. I wasn't even supposed to talk to any humans, if I'm going to be honest. But my butler and maid are okay with it. They don't tell my family at all, and nobody has found out so far. It's been 7 of you humans, and it's just so interesting to learn about each and every one of you, especially when you're from a cold climate yourself. But please. I suppose I shouldn't hold you any longer, so thank you for being very kind, and if you ever shall need to chat again with a particular person, just here, I'll tell you what's the best way. Okay. Come here. Okay, did you get that? Okay, lovely. So, now you know how to reach me, whether it's winter time or not. And I hope to see you soon. It was quite lovely chatting with you. Yeah, I'll walk you out.